Hello, 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 my darlings. Thank you for joining me on A Slice of Life. A Slice of Life. Normally, I stay away from politics, but I can't let this go. I've been wrestling with it all day, but I decided I'm going to say just a word, not a lot, because you get up in the morning and take a shower. You drop your kids off at school. You don't expect to be shot, especially when you are an American citizen and you're shot by ICE. It's tragic. It's tragic all the way around. It's tragic because here's a mother, 3 kids, and she just wanted to protest. She just wanted to say something. I'm pretty sure she thought that she didn't have to worry about herself. She's a white woman, and white woman with the blonde hair and the whole thing. And she's in her neighborhood, which probably predominantly white, and she wanted to help out and make a statement. I remember marching with Dr. King we talked about it a little bit, and I expected something. I didn't know what to expect, but I did expect something. She didn't expect anything. And so the fingers are being pointed, but this is a woman that has 3 children, and she's a white woman. And she got shot. And I understand 2 more people have gotten shot since then. Today is the 8th of January, 2025. It's sad commentary because as African Americans, Black people, we've had to train ourselves to get home. And white Americans never had to train themselves to get home. We have that talk. I remember Joy on The View turning to Sunny to say, you did that? You had to talk? And I don't know why. I suppose as a white woman, she was thinking that Sunny would be insulated because, she's on The View, and her husband is a doctor, and they have wealth and means. And why would she need to have the talk? If you're a Black person in America, it doesn't matter how much money you have. They have stopped. Every one of our affluent Americans, Black Americans, can tell you at some point they've been stopped or harassed or something. Even me, a Black woman, because Black is Black. Whether the skin is on the frame of a Black woman, they shot and killed a woman. They were threatened by a pot of hot water. He felt threatened, and so he just shot her. They hung us just like they hung Black men. There's a total disregard for this color, whether it's a Black woman, Black man, Black child. Oh, they love look at our little children and compare them to little monkeys. But when they grow a certain age, then they become a threat at 11 and 12 years old. And so this woman was a threat, a white woman. This is new to America, the threat. And so you got to figure out how to get home, white people. We have had that, getting home. You got to get home. You got to talk to your children, and you got to sit down and talk to them like we have done over the years. To tell our children how to talk to the officer, and not to, because he's already mad and already has a certain attitude based on the color of your skin. So since you already know that, then aggravating it doesn't work. And being belligerent doesn't work. So there's a way, sometimes it works, to talk to them and or ask for a supervisor. But you have to be very careful of how you handle that. I advocate having cameras on cars. I've been trying for maybe 3 Christmases now to get cameras on some cars. I gave the cameras as gifts, and they don't have them on the car yet. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna find a place that could put a camera on a car, because right now you need cameras everywhere. You need them on you. You need them everywhere because you don't have anybody to hold up or say anything. So now this woman is a terrorist in America's mind, in the MAGA family mind. And here she was making a statement. She just wanted to say she didn't believe. So now if they kill a white woman, then you know Black America. So wait a minute now. You know they'll come for me. They'll kill me. They wanted me anyway, but they kill their own, and because she now, it's been purported that she hit or was going to do harm with her car to the person that was in front of the car. And so I said all that to say that we have to watch our movements even more than we ever had to watch them before. We need to pay attention more. If I see that there's some people here who want to put me in check, and I'm not trying to go and find out who they are, I'm not trying to be anywhere where they are. I'm not trying to be in their midst, because these are people who have been given a $50,000 bonus, from my understanding, if I have it right today, a $50,000 bonus. We have people who may or may not have gone to anybody's school or any integration, not know anything about school or travel or ethnic groups. These people, I'm not sure. I don't want to make an assumption, but I'm just generally speaking, they may or may not have had a lot of experience with decentralizing a situation, analyzing it. May not have had a number of classes that allowed you to use your critical thinking skills, and so all of this, when stress may appear, would cause you maybe to pull your gun, or cause harm to you, the passerby, the American citizen who is just trying to make it home. And so this slice of life is trying to make it home. We're trying to make it home. You got to get home. Black America, we understand you got to get home. There's certain streets we may avoid. There's certain businesses you already know. Telepathically, we tell each other, don't go there. The word is on the street. That's why we had the Green Book, so we would have somewhere to sleep. We had our own underground codes. The Underground Railroad still exists in 2026. It may not be the way Harriet Tubman, but we have our own Underground Railroad as African Americans. We tell each other, we send messages to one another on what to do and how to do and where to move, and there's a code that we know. There's a movement underground to work on keeping us safe. We're talking to our children more and more. In white America, you need to talk to your kids. You haven't had to talk to your kids because your white skin privilege has meant something. But this was a white woman with blonde hair. That's the queen of white America. White woman, blonde hair, 3 kids, and moved from Colorado. So that was already, she came from a white environment to another white environment, perhaps. And she was killed because she wanted to protest, but she protested according to the news. She protested that they said she brought it on herself. And so that would be the same thing they may have said in 1960 about those of us who marched. We brought it on ourselves because we elected to go and protest. We elected to march on October 19, 1960. And so I feel for the family. We said, pray for the family. My daughter said, pray for the family. And I thought at this time, that my daughter's book is a good book to bring up right now. Called Lord Have Mercy. 5 go-to prayers when you need to pray but don't know what to say. So this is a time for this book, because I didn't know what prayer I could really pray for. What is the prayer for something like that? What is the prayer for? And this is not the Push Evelyn's book, but I just was thinking, what could I say? And I looked down, because I had her book up here with my books. And I said, you know what? This is it right here. Because right now you need a go-to prayer. America needs a go-to prayer. We spent maybe 3 days on a dress. We did. We need a go-to prayer. We've spent We're spending time on this ICE situation. We're spending time on the White House being gonna have a ballroom, and now it's gonna have a double decker. It's gonna be double decker now. It's gonna, and then another wing is gonna be revised. Uh, we we have a number of entities that's happening that has very little to do with humankind or mankind or kindness. Very little. But there's a there's a there's a sense of hatred, and there's a sense of hatred that is just permeating every section of our culture. And where it's coming from, those in the Christian community, you have your thoughts where it's coming from, and non-Christian communities, you may have your thoughts where it's coming from. But we all know that there's a change in the air. I told you 2026 was going to be different. You know, I said it yesterday, and I'm going to continue to say I told y'all. You all didn't believe me. I listened to Joshua Giles. Joshua Giles is a young prophet. He reads the Bible, and we can read the Bible. I sent my daughter in a video on YouTube that said, just when you do a little research, and those Bible verses, Myron Golden will tell you those Bible verses have stayed with us. They mean the same thing yesterday, today, and tomorrow. If you read them and apply them to today, yesterday, and to future, you can see for yourself where it's going, how it's going, and what you need to do. Nothing has changed in that Bible. And what has changed is that you are waking up that there are no white people in that Bible. But that Bible still stands, and those words are there. And so we got to pray for that family. So I found what I thought was one of her 5 prayers. The one I think. Now, you don't have to, many of you have the book, so I'm going to go with the prayer I thought that we should pray. And I thought we should pray the first prayer. Mm-hmm. Lord, please show me the way. I'm telling you, we need that right now in America. Lord, please show me the way. Because it's not clear. There's no definition to the way right now. What is the way? We know he is the way, the truth, and the light. What is the way? So I'm going to go with this. Lord, please show me the way. And the long version is, Lord, please show me what you would have me to do, and where would you have me to go? I'm going to say that again for the people in the back, in the front, on the side, and out there on the streets. And those of you who think you want to get out in the street, don't get in them streets. We already know black people not in the street. I saw one black person, maybe I saw a black person, I wanted to get in my car and drive somewhere and say, come here, little girl. Get home. People of color, you need to be at home. Go home. You see what they're doing to... Anyway, here it is. This is the prayer. This is the prayer I want you to pray right now on the first of the Lord have mercy. Lord, please show me what you would have me to do. That's first part. And the conjunction and, where in East Cheney Jones, so we can get all these words right. Let me get this again. The first half of the sentence. Lord, please show me what you would have me to do. And where would you have me to go? Baby, you better ask God to order your steps. Order your steps. Because you see where her steps led her. Or, Lord, what would you have me to do? And where would you have me to go? Put that on your lips before you step out the house, before you make a decision where you're going, before you get in your car. Lord, show me the way. Where you want me to go? And what would you have me to do? Because you got to get back home. Do you think that woman didn't think she was going to get back home? Do you think that she thought that she would not get back home? And they shot her in the head. A white woman with blonde hair and 3 children. We better take notes. Take notes. We're on our journey. We have things to do. We stand in our lane. Stay in your lane. Take care of your family. If you see the white of their eyes, it's time to pack it up, baby, and get up out of here. You know, we used to be able to fly. I know that this person is incarcerated. I know that. I know he did some things that passed judgment. I'm not going to get the judgment thing today. I'm going to talk about the song, The Talent. I Believe I Can Fly. That's a powerful song. People don't want to talk about it, don't want to say it, don't want to say nothing about him and all that. I got that. But I'm telling you, I love the lyrics to that song because we got to go. We got to make our way. You heard what the prayer said. And so I need you to stay on your journey and keep it going because I love you. Yes, I do. And there's nothing you can do about it.